down to 5%.
What's up, disciplined investor?
We got Benzinga CEO Jason Raznick here with us.
The man, the myth, the legend, Tom Nash.
Peter Schiff on the Power Hour with us live today. Interesting, different, unique, innovative companies. Nia, you are live with us on the Power Hour. What's up?
Thank you so much for inviting me on.
Jessica Billingsley, that is the CEO of Akerna, the best trade idea resource out there. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. That's right. We are back for another episode of the Ruell Report. Not on Monday. We were out celebrating yesterday. We are at it this week on a Tuesday. Happy Tuesday evening to all you East Coasters. Happy Wednesday morning for all you Australians. And let's dive into it. Ruell, why don't you give us a little bit of a preview as to what we're going to be talking about this hour?
Okay, so we've had a rash of hacks on really great exchanges. So I was thinking it was maybe time that we start looking at cybersecurity cryptos. And looking at these cybersecurity cryptos, they may have a lot more adoption now that we have all these hacks going on and people being successful with these hacks. So it might be something we can just take advantage of. And definitely, I hope you guys had a really nice MLK Day yesterday. I don't know if you guys know, but your boy got Corona again. I guess I was talking too much crap about that vaccine, so just got bad luck into Corona again. So, but I'm good now. So.
All right, and Ruell, this hack discussion is timely for a very personal reason.
Oh, really?
Don't worry, it's not that bad. I didn't get crypto hacked. I did buy 10 ETH last week. Yes? Do you like that or no? That's a lot of ETH.
You know how I feel about those big boys. I need quantity.
All right, but I'm not going to load 35 G's into a no-name altcoin, personally.
Oh, yeah, of course not.
That's what I'm saying. I bought 10 ETH, moving in size.
Come on.
Bit.
How about 5 ETH? Some Cardano, some Vera.
So here's my issue. My issue is that I use interactive brokers, and I think I only have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash. I think that's literally all that's on the table for me.
Okay.
So I've been trying to swing trade ETH a little bit.
Okay, I see you. I see your game.
But check out this one, Ruell. So you're about to talk about crypto hacks. Boom. Oh, I gotta share my screen. There you go. Look at this. My Twitter account keeps getting hacked. My Twitter account now got hacked 9 times in the past 2 months. Different passwords, 2-factor, and then Twitter just banned me. I'm like Donald Trump on Twitter now.
That's terrible.
It's just locked. I had to go submit a Twitter appeal. My appeal got rejected. So now I know how Trump feels just being kicked off of Twitter.
Wow.
They just kept getting hacked so many times. And they were putting very inappropriate things on my Twitter. Some bad words. And so, yeah, I guess after enough times, they just lock your account. You have to appeal it. My appeal got rejected, and then I'm done.
Wow. See.
So why don't you teach us about hacks and protecting our cryptos today?
Raz has to have a contact somewhere, right?
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Do you have a blue check mark? You should have a blue check mark.
No, I didn't want to get one because I was being sort of hipster.
Come on.
I feel like it's lame to have one. You know what I mean?
You thought you would have been too elitist with a blue check mark or something
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, man.
And Shelly's friends with my hackers now. Great.
Oh. All right, we'll talk, Shelly. We'll say all types of unscrupulous, unsavory stuff about Luke.
Yep.
Get that Luke deepfake going.
Exactly. But all right, what do you got for us, Ruell?
Let me share screen. Oh yeah, mad props to Ryan Mooner Bust. He gave me he had Benzinga guy send me a Logitech thing. Oh, did I freeze?
No, you're good.
No.
You are freezing up on me a little bit. Okay. Why don't we try the screen share and see where it goes?
Okay, so yeah, so I'm in HD. Everybody gets to see all all of my salt and pepper beard. It's in its lush
Yeah, you need
lushness.
that touch of gray. And if anybody other than Shelly has ideas or coins or stocks to talk about, I am your stock guy. Always happy to talk about stocks. But if you have anything, drop in the chat.
All
Hit the
right.
like, say
So
hi.
can you guys see my screen?
I haven't added it yet. Boom, now we can. Hit the
Okay.
little thing at the bottom. Hit the little hide at the bottom. You
Okay.
always trigger my OCD a little bit.
Oh my gosh. So let's see here. So crypto.com, I had that up, went somewhere. Crypto.com hacked. And this was January 18th. $15 million hack. Just an incident. If we come over here, LCX hacked January 9th, 2022. 6.8 million. Go over here. Bitmark, December 5th, 2021. Almost 2 million hacked. So, brand new pretty much exchanges besides crypto.com has been around for a while, but all these guys getting hacked makes me think, okay, we need to come over here and start looking at some cybersecurity cryptos. So, number one on that list would be hacking, but if we come down to hacking and we go down here and we put tags and we press on cybersecurity, we get kind of a list of 13. I've been through this whole list. Not all of these are cybersecurity, but the ones we're gonna focus on today are hacking, happy, lossless, and Certec. Okay, so if we look at hacking, thing I like about hacking, it's on a pretty good low right now.
Mm-hmm.
And also just want to point this out. This kind of came out of a conversation I was having with my guy, Underdog Crypto. Definitely check out my guy, Underdog Crypto's channel. We just did a collaboration, and he was talking about looking at some cybersecurity crypto. So just want to make sure I point that out. And then when crypto.com got hacked, I was like, okay, it's time to kind of make that look. So if we look at hacking, it's down to about 10 cents right now, and it was as high as 45 cents. So if it gets back to its high, that's at least a 4x for us. But what I want us to come take a look at, if we go look at Hacking's Twitter, Hacken has some guys on their site in which they've been hacked before, and it seems like they picked up hacking and they kind of solved a lot of that. So if we look at, so you see they have 67K followers, and I'm gonna go followed by. We got a lot of big names following these guys. Paribus, we got Cardano, we got Cirrus, we got Happy, we got Harmony, Splinterlands, Veracity, Gate.io, KuCoin, and both of these exchanges have also been hacked. Of course, they must have gotten hacking, and then that solved that issue. VeChain, all of these guys are following hacking. So hacking seems to be the leaders in this space here. So that's why I'm kind of getting a little bit big on these guys. And if we go over here, you can see that you can buy these guys on Gate.io, KuCoin, and even Binance Smart Chain on PancakeSwap. And then our next cybersecurity look is a coin called Happy. I think they're kind of underneath Hack in some way. But what I really love about Happy is they have this really ridiculously low supply of 100,000, and
And if anybody else, I see one person in the chat that's gotten hacked. Shelly, I did have 2-factor and still got taken down. So they got in and they changed the email. Is the issue the email address? But if
crazy.
anybody else has experiences where they've gotten hacked, drop them in here. Again, if anybody else's favorite cryptos or favorite stocks, put them in there too. But keep going, Ruell.
Okay, so and it says Happy tries to solve cybersecurity issues in decentralized finance space by using an on-chain security protocol that creates trustless oracles. A set of cross-chain smart contracts embedded into DeFi products that allows for increased levels of cybersecurity. So I could see this having some adoption later on. Not too many places you can get it, just like Gate.io, KuCoin, and PancakeSwap. So I guess a good number of places, but this is something to taking a look at right now, especially with this really ridiculous 100K supply, max supply. They say they have a circulating supply of about 600K, so there's something wrong here with these max supplies. Either way it goes, it's under like, oh, okay, wait, this is 6. Okay, that's no, that's still not right. So still a really low supply though, circulating supply. And then another one to look at here in this space is a coin called Lossless. Now I know you can buy these guys on KuCoin. Huh, why is it taking so long to come up? All right, I don't know why it's doing that. It's trying to go to my portfolio. I don't know what that's about. Lossless. Okay, there we go. Again, trying to prevent hacks in the DeFi space. And I went to their site, and again, it's just like hack mitigation for DeFi creators. So as we get into all these hacks, I'm just going to try to get into as many of these that seem to be good. And Lossless, Happy, Hacking seem to be the best. Now, that coin Certec, if we go back to cybersecurity, I know Certec is really big in doing audits. Not so sure how they are on like cybersecurity. Let's see. Okay, so it seems like they're getting their own like protocol and their own chain for cybersecurity that can be added to stuff. And so far, you can only really buy this on Gate.io. You could buy it on Binance if you're outside of the U.S. But if you're inside the U.S., it's probably not going to be on Binance US. So Certec may be another one to look at. And its supply is also pretty small. So if we go look at their tech. Okay, another security oracle type deal. So yeah, those were the ones I really wanted to look at, just because we've had all this like rash of hacking, so to speak. So Before I go to Cardano stuff, I want to see if there's anything in the comments from users about coins they would like to look at.
There's not a ton right now, Ruel. Do you want me to throw you some?
Yeah, let's throw them.
Okay. Solana, Cardano, Polkadot. You had to pick one of the three right now. What would you pick?
I'm picking Cardano.
For the long haul or for a swinger?
For a swing, for the swing. It looks like they're getting everything up with their smart contracts really right now, and their DeFi is finally having money flow into it, which I think we covered a couple days ago. Oh wow! So, am I sharing? Let's share it one more time.
All right, here I just added it back on.
So here we see they're up to like. Let me refresh that because it came out.
And we do have another one in the chat from Moose Ali. If you want to get to that one.
Okay.
Keep going. Do yours first.
Okay, so Cardano's finally having money flow into the DeFi here, and they finally got their first swap online, Smuselic swap, and they have a good amount of coins in here that we can actually take a look at. There's Liquid that's going to be one of their like DeFi situations. We got Pevia, which is going to be like their Decentraland, if you will, like their like Metaverse type deal. If you want to go look in here, you can actually view the websites and all of that. So you can see here, they're selling land and stuff like that. These characters look a little weird to me, actually, but you know, it's a Decentraland type sandbox type deal. So Cardano's getting all of that going, and if we look at like today, a nice favorite of ours. Paribus is having a nice day today. I'm so high on Paribus because I really like the fact that they're going to try to do loans for things like crypto land, for like CryptoPunks, all types of crypto like NFT assets. They're going to do loans for those. So I really cannot wait until this guy is up and running. And it's looking like it's having a really good day according to its chart here. Let's see if we can pull it up here. Trading view. Okay, so while that's loading, there was I lost my place here. Another one that's having a really good day today is Astro Swap. Let's go back to this. Now, you guys, if you watch my series on like swaps and exchanges, you know I was really like bananas about swaps. And there's this company called Bluezilla that's bringing out a lot of these swaps and exchanges. And Astro Swap is one of their Cardano swaps. Woo! Going slow. Okay, there we go. So it's having itself a day today, too. It's sitting at 20 cents. Back when everything fell, I scooped up some of these boys at like 7 cents. And if you're a part of the Patreon, you guys too would have had a watch list where you could scoop these boys up at 7 cents. So you can see like right here. So me and the patrons, we're making out like real good bandits on this guy right here. So that's a little triple for us, or home run times 2 or whatever. Yeah, so a lot of stuff is happening with the Cardano ecosystem, but let me see if I can look at a chart for Paribus. Whoa, that's really zoomed in. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I got it. Let's get rid of that. Oh my gosh, my chart's terrible here. Well, let's see if we can pull up Paribus anyway. I hate the resolution on this laptop. I swear to God. Okay. It's blending in my RSI. Okay, there we go. Turn that off. All right. So, yeah, I'm liking where Paribus is here. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm just on Team Paribus. If it can go, once it goes past 4 cents, that's gonna be really the marker there. Yeah, once it goes past 4 cents, I think it's gonna go bananas. But yeah, I'm high Team Paribus. But yeah, let's see what we got from the chat.
Alrighty, here. You leave it up. I'll read them out to you. How's that?
Okay, let's do that.
Alrighty. First one, CXPAD. It seems like one too many letters, but why don't you give that a go?
CXPAD.
Yep.
CoinPad. Okay.
Do you know that one or no? I don't.
I swear to God, I got an itchy trigger finger over here. Like I keep pressing stuff and it keeps going through to something else. Okay, let's see. Okay. Just one click. There we go. Okay, so CoinPad. Okay, I don't know about this one, but let's find out together. This is the first DEX multi-chain IDO launchpad. Gave us no information. Let's go to the website. Oh, it's featured on Benzinga. I know those guys.
Alright, okay. So we've written about them.
You know those people, right?
I know them. Good guys. Those Benzinga guys are good guys.
Yeah, nice people. So about us. Okay, so I think I've heard of AB Ventures before. So it's cool that they have a lot of different partners behind them, but let's go to the good old Twitter trick.
And if you don't know the good old Twitter trick, this is a good one that Ruell uses. That was I asked him like basically for somebody like me, who's not deep in the crypto space, what's a good way to understand if a crypto project is legitimate or not? And Ruel said a really easy solution for you is the Twitter follower check. Go look at their Twitter account, see how many people follow the project. Is it a perfect solution? Of course it's not. There can be fake followers. There's projects that are legitimate that don't focus on their social presence and vice versa. But to give you like a directional gut check, it's a decent way to do it.
Okay, so they say they have 45K followers. The only thing that gives me pause here is they're not followed by anyone I'm following. That gives me a little bit of pause. Let's see how active they are. Seems to have a decently active Twitter. with all of these good different guys that they're getting capital from, my next process with this would be to kind of dive into who all the people are that they're getting this capital from, and seeing if any of these people have done any projects that I've heard of or that I care about. Um, so far, doesn't seem like it, but that would be the next part of this process. Um, yeah, the only thing gives me pause is nobody that I've heard of is following them, and yeah, from there I would just try to dive into all the people who are giving them money. It's like there's one company, I think it's like All Capital or something like that. They give money to a lot of good projects. Like if I see, yeah, yep, this company right here. Like if I see them on something, I'm like, okay, they're doing something. Like this might be a good project. And as you can see, they're followed by D-Race. We've talked about them before. Farland, we talked about them before. Sif Chain, Cardano, Trust Apps, like they're followed by some legitimate people. So so those are just that's just kind of how to start there. Um, let's see, is there anyone else, any other one on the list here? Of coins, you gonna throw me one, Luke?
That's all we got right now. Anybody else have
Okay.
one? That was the only one we had. And then Shelly was waiting on Ada, but you talked about Ada.
Okay, yeah, I'm liking the stuff that Cardano is doing around here lately. Um, let me see if there's something. What I'm really waiting for is, and we talked about this guy a lot, DeFi Kingdoms. I really love this game. The price of like it's really caused Harmony One. If we come over here to DeFi Llama, you know how I love this site.
Yes.
Chains.
All right, Shelly gave one more, ticker TLM.
TLM. Okay, we'll
Oh,
come right back
Charlie.
to that. So, if we look at chains, Harmony One's already up to like 14 total value locked, and the bulk of that has to do with DeFi Kingdoms. So, DeFi Kingdoms is expanding to Avalanche here. Pretty soon, they're gonna have on Avalanche. They're gonna have a different like. So for DeFi Kingdoms on Harmony One, the coin that they use for their swap is Jewel.
Okay.
When they go on to Avalanche, they're gonna use Crystal. So be on the lookout for when they go to the Avalanche to start loading up on some of this Crystal, because then you'll be able to go into DeFi Kingdoms Avalanche and start staking the crystal and really getting some really good rates on crystal there. Now let's go into that TLM. I think Alien Worlds. Okay, I have yet to play this game, but any of these kind of like metaversey type games like this, I think do have potential in the long run. So it went way up over here, but if we go to, I guess, 3 months.
Wait, how long ago was that? Was that a year ago?
Yeah, that was a year ago.
Okay.
It went bananas. If we go into like the 3 month range, it's sitting down here at 16 cents, which isn't, like a lot of things are sitting down in the 16-cent range after like having like all of these kind of metaverse ones. Like if we come look at the one that you guys know I love, Splinterlands, even they're sitting at 14 cents. And if we look at like what they were 3 months ago, they were as high as 70 cents. So all of these guys, I think, are really good deals right now. If they can continue to just kind of gain a user base, um, and continue to like grow, which if we come over here and we look at what holders, that'll give us a good indication of how it's growing, and we can see like it's growing a little bit. Like, so I don't think this is a bad play at all. Um, Again, if we can go to like Splinterlands, and hopefully they have holders as well, we can kind of get the same type of idea. So you can see like there's constant adoption coming here, and this is kind of what we want to continue to see. I think there's way more than 119 holding addresses. I don't know what this is all about. Why they say it's 119? I don't know what they're calculating that off of. Because I play Splinterlands all the time, and I sell cards on there all the time. There's no way if there were only 119 holders, it would have this much as liquidity as it does. So something about this must be broken. But yeah, um, this is a good indication about whether your game is getting growth or not. Um, there may be some way to figure that out on a site besides Coin Market Cap, but that's what I would suggest if you want to really know kind of what's happening with Alien Worlds. Let's go visit a site we haven't visited in quite a while. I think it's called Crypto Slam. Crypto Slam site sells you a lot about like NFTs, which ones are getting like the most kind of adoption. If we go out to
What?
if we go out to I clicked on the wrong button. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
If we go to all time,
And another one, yeah, ETC. You got Leonardo Zerbo in the chat saying ETC.
okay. So if we go out to all time, we can see Axie Infinity's kind of dominating this list. But I'm sure if we went down somewhere in this list, we find Alien Worlds, and we'd be able to figure out like how much adoption they're getting. There's another site, I just can't think of it right now in my head. I think it's like Diap Radar or something like that. Diap Diap.com or something like that. And it'll tell you what Diaps are getting a lot of hype. Let's see. All okay, but I wanted like NFTs. Well, I missed it. Let me go back. I think there was one that said game. Okay, there it is, game. Okay, so we see the hero, we see Zed Run, which we've talked about before. Alien Worlds should probably be on here somewhere. All right, I'll have to find a site that will give us better information on this. But yeah, that's kind of how you would work through that. But yeah, I think all of those games do have a bright future. Right now, it's like a really good low for them. So what was the next one?
ETC.
ETC.
Echo Tango Charlie, as I would put it.
ETC. Ethereum Classic. Okay. I did see that this was trending like for the last couple days. Why I'm not sure. Um, there's a like it it just pumped for no reason and went down to like $33. A lot of people are thinking that maybe once Ethereum moves to staking, that people will move over to Ethereum Classic and start trying to just mine Ethereum Classic. Um, I'm not so sure about all of that stuff. Um, I don't know that there's like what's the real world case for this? What problem does it solve? I really don't know. Like I saw that it was trending a little bit, but I don't know that like
Dude, that's the exact same sense that I have. But again, we can't hate on people who want to take things for a swing trade. Correct?
Right. You're right. Just for me right now, it's just like,
You know what I'm saying?
okay, how is it going to do anything different than what Ethereum's doing? And if people are saying the only thing they want to do is just mine it, like what's the point there? I don't know. So, yes, I saw this was trending too, but for me right now, this doesn't really, there's no use case for it.
But again, if you want to take it for a swing, let her rip. Is my opinion. You can never be a hater on trading anything. Right? You agree with that or no? If it makes sense, it makes sense. And at some point in time, it makes sense to trade just about everything.
For me, it's always about like I want something to make a real world sense to me. Like Pure Bus makes sense to me because they're doing loans on assets that you couldn't get a loan from at a real bank. Splinterlands makes sense to me because people play games already. Why not get paid for it instead of just putting money into a game that you get nothing out of? Like it has to have a real world use case to me. Otherwise, to me, it's like I can't invest in it. Like, granted, there's sometimes like, okay, hype. You know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe I knew that there was going to be some hype about GameStop. I'm going to invest in it because I know there's hype. But I way tend more to be like, okay, I'd rather go with research and a real world type deal than to go with the hype. So let me see here. Let me see if there's any more coins that I wanted to kind of put on the radar here. Let me go check the Patreon. I might give you guys at least one thing that I gave them from the watch list. And of course, guys, if you want to do the Patreon, um, watch any of the videos. And that reminds me, got to do a PSA. DarkHorseWatcher.com. You can come right over to the channel, like and subscribe. We're at 831, so close to 1,000. Please, please, please like and subscribe. Trying to make that push. Oh yeah, we can actually talk about this one. Sunday swap. If you guys haven't checked out this video, this is another Cardano one, right? Next week's Sunday swap is opening up. If you guys want to get some of these kind of swap tokens, like on the cheap, they're doing an initial initial securities offering. So if you come over to Sunday Swap and you have the proper like wallet, um, you'll be able to come over here and kind of stake some tokens in order to get some Sunday Swap coins. Check out the video for more information on that. I go more in depth on it, but like I said, this has been the whole goal the entire year. Like this video right here, swaps and exchanges. Why are we looking at these in 2022? Come over here, check out the video. I tell you why. But the quick and dirty of it is swaps get fees. The more people swap on there, the more fees they get, the more money it makes. And what the coins typically do is If you stake the native swap token, they give you part of the percentage fees they get from swapping coins. Is basically what it is. So if we come over here and look at a swap for Aurora, this is Trisolaris, right? We come look at their stake pool. 0.05% of every trade on the Solaris DEX will be used to buy back Tri and distribute it to Tri stakers proportionally based on their share of the staking pool. So basically, they're giving you back some of the money they're making from the swaps for you to stake their coin. And it ends up being really synergistic like this, which is why I suggest, coming out and getting these swap tokens. Hence, Sunday swap. But yeah, let me look at the list here, see if there's anyone that I can tell you guys about.
All right, give me one to avoid at all costs, or two if you have them top of mind.
Oh my God, to avoid at all costs.
What about CRO? Can we look at the chart for CRO?
CRL.
Oh, Charlie
CRL.
Romeo Oscar.
Oh, Crow. I'm okay with Crow.
Okay.
CRL. We
Did it
just
get
talked
hit?
about. Yeah, this is the one. This keeps happening. I don't know what.
That's not the
That's
right
the one. This is the one. Like, this is the exchange that got hacked. CRO. Actually, I think it's a good time to buy CRO right now.
Yeah, did it get smoked? Is my question.
It didn't get smoked badly. It's sitting at 44 cents.
Give me like a 1 week.
The 1 week? Okay. 7 days.
I just want to see the impact. Yeah, it didn't get hit that bad.
It really didn't.
I'd say this is not a buy. That dip opportunity, just from a purely technical given that my business is news and that's the world that I live in, it's not that interesting.
But getting where it's sitting at right now is honestly a really good deal, considering if we come over here and look at total value locked in DeFi chains. Now remember, the Kronos chain is connected at the hip with Crow. So they have the ninth most DeFi money locked up, which is 1.85 billion. So to me, it's a deal because when you look at all these other coins up here that have money into the billions, other than Tron, Ethereum's sitting at a lot of money, right? Terra's sitting at a lot of money, like 70 a coin. It's like 500 a coin. Of course, in this, you got to also you got to factor in the total amount of coins, but still, it's really sitting at a bargain, sitting here at like 44 cents.
Yep.
Same thing with Harmony 1. And Harmony 1, I believe, is more close to its all-time high. But the way it's getting adoption, I still think it's at a bargain price right now too. If we look at it, one. Okay. So if we look at it, I think its all-time high was something like 40 cents. If we look at it for a year, okay, 35. So yeah, its all-time high is about 35 cents. And the way it's getting adoption these last 3 months, like, it's just, I think it's a great deal right here. And of course, we talked about this at around, when did we begin the show? Like right here, like about 8 cents on like 6 months ago. So we definitely hit a home run here on the show with this guy. Yeah.
You have hit a lot of home runs, Ruel. I will give it to you. No doubt about it.
Yeah, we're hitting these dingers all day long. All day long. Okay, let's see here. We got 10 minutes.
Any other final words of wisdom for us?
Let's see.
We got to have the socials to follow, of course.
Let's see here. What we got? Okay, so let's just go over these sectors right quick before we go. These are sectors I'm just really high on for this year. I'm looking at swaps and exchanges, so that includes like LCX, Bitmart, Trisolaris, Sunday Swap, all these swaps and exchanges. Big on those. Big on Metaverse stuff like Seek, Rose, which is now also in the DeFi area. The play to earn games like the Alien Worlds, like TLM, Splinter Lens. Also, we're looking at DeFi and payment cryptos. Payment cryptos are probably the ones I'm looking at the least, only because we just haven't gotten to a point where we've gotten to this adoption of the payment cryptos yet. But as far as DeFi, swaps, Metaverse, and play to earn, those seem to be the hottest ones right now. And let's very quickly go over Rose. Again, remember I told you guys they have a deal in place with Facebook Meta. Facebook Meta hasn't said anything about it yet, but when Facebook Meta does say
Wait,
something,
how do you know if they have a deal in place then?
Because they went and they posted it on Twitter that they had a deal with them, and Facebook Meta definitely.
What's the deal, or what are they doing?
So what they're
you have me
doing,
interested. Okay, that's fair.
what they're doing, I did some deep diving on this, and
Okay,
based off
you
the
always do.
based off the deep diving I found, it made me believe that they were going to do deep fake like avatars for Facebook's metaverse.
Okay.
And I'll show you.
It's semi-interesting.
I'll show you where I kind of get that
But
from.
but let me ask you this. So basically that's contingent on first Facebook needs to launch its big metaverse project, and then it needs to engage Rose to be the ones to work on that metaverse project. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. So it's definitely not imminent, but it is interesting.
So, and this Rose protocol, I've been using it, and I used it for some DeFi. The gas fees are very low. They also claim that they have like a layer 0 technology, which is kind of like what Polkadot does. So it'll allow it to be used on multiple different chains. They have an Ethereum virtual machine, which means they can be used kind of really easily on Ethereum. So that leads me to believe that the adoption of it or getting it up and running might not take as long as we think. But the whole deal about the deep fakes, the level of realism there, to me, makes it really like, if we can think about a deep fake like level of realism, like there's the one side where it could be nefarious, right? Where it can be like, okay, like they're using our eyes identity for bad, right? But then there's the flip side, positive side, where it's like, okay, it's so lifelike right now in that world that you don't want to leave it, and you're doing all of your shopping from that world. You're seeing things in that world where you're buying it not only in that world, but you're also buying it in real life, which is like some of the things we kind of saw like when I showed you guys about Seek, how Seek is already doing like a kind of a concept thing for H&M, which is, we scroll down, we might be able to find it very fast. Okay, so see, so then imagine walking into this like this actual world where they have these lifelike type deep fake type mannequins, and you can buy, oh, they have the brand new Yeezys on, oh, those look sweet, I'm gonna buy those. And then you pay a $10 extra to have it both. You pay the real price, and then you pay $10 extra to have it in fake life and real life. So to me, that's extremely intriguing. Extremely intriguing. So that's why I'm pretty big on Rose. And then if we look at Rose and what they're doing as far as DeFi goes, they already have 100 million locked in their DeFi. So they're already kind of like doing some big things in a quick amount of time. So Rose is honestly one of my like real high picks for this year. And I've already like, as far as the group goes, as far as the patrons go, we've already hit a home run on this guy, because we were in on this guy at around like 25 cents, and it's already hit 50. Like this week it was at like 60 cents or something like that. So we've
And I'm
already...
gonna put the links in the chat. You're gonna get the Patreon link, and you're gonna get Ruell's Twitter link. Boom. Both.
And a Patreon, guys, it's really a good deal. I do a weekly watch list for the patrons for a monthly.
How much
cost
is it, Ruell?
It's $7.77 per
I'm gonna
month.
buy it
Per month. So it's like...
Wait, what's the $3 plan?
The $3 plan is just if you want to support.
Oh, that's definitely not me. I'm not supporting for free.
But you know what? For the $3 people that do just support, I do bonus posts, and I just do the bonus post to everyone. So really, you're getting more than like 4 watch lists a month with this. You're getting bonus posts here, and they're really kind of good bonus posts, like bonus post Stellar XLM partnership with MoneyGram. Like you're getting like you're really getting like good bonus posts. So yeah, it's less than $2 a week for a watch list, and they're thorough.
Cards coming out, Ruell. Boom. I'm doing it. I want these hot crypto picks.
We go down.
And I'm gonna say this one too. Can you just pull up Benzinga Pro for a second, Ruell?
Sure.
All right, this is the product that I work on. So Ruell's Patreon. I literally just bought it, Ruell.
Really? Aw.
I'm in. Well, I want the hot picks. Okay, so I just bought Ruell's product for $7. This is what I work on. It's Benzinga Pro, real-time stock news, data, ideas, catalysts, etc. Totally free, no credit card required, 2-week trial. So there's literally no reason not to give it a try. And at the very least, you can email me with feedback or things that you want to see in there. Put the link in the chat. Putting my email address in the chat as well. If you haven't tried it, go start that free trial. If you have tried it and you're a long-time watcher of the show, maybe I'll even hook you up with a special subscription.
This is literally the best thing for stock news. You cannot find better stock news here. And I swear to God, if you guys can get crypto stuff on here, you would open up a whole new world of business here. I would never use anything else but this. it's like you have these workspaces here, so you can tailor your picks like to sectors, and that's what I love to do. I love to do my little sectors, so I could be like, okay, SPACs here, growth stocks here, value stocks here, like, and it's just the best thing. And you got the charts in line here with it. You can look and find, okay, when are earnings happening? um you know, it'll actually tell you if you want to know like a quick overview of what this company actually does. This is a blank check
Yeah,
company.
we work really hard on it.
Like it's literally you all the news is right there, and you can even do things like screen for certain stocks. You can come through and one of the things I like to do when I was doing the stocks was like actually watch what was moving high for the day. Um and then you can also watch like news for the day. Like for example, one of the things I really loved is, okay, so like news feed here, right? And once we get this going with crypto, it's going to be awesome. So you could do like Metaverse, right?
We'll get there. Okay.
And they already kind of have some of the stuff in here for it a little bit. So Metaverse, we got so you can see right here it's already some like hooks for like Bitcoin, USD here. But look at this. You're getting all this Metaverse news in one spot. Um Metaverse land just sold for 5 ETH on Sandbox. 5 ETH. Um Bored Ape just sold for this much. Like you can't get this out of Coin Market Cap. You can't get that level of news out of Coin Market Cap. That's why it's going
Link
to
is going
be.
in the chat one more time. Free trial, no credit card. Unlike Ruell's, it makes you pay.
That's why it's going to be
Just
so
teasing.
like sweet once this thing is up. Oh, and did you hear about this? Microsoft bought Activision.
I know. Crazy.
That's going to be crazy. That's going to have really great implications for crypto too. But so it's like, and see right there, I see that information. Like I didn't have to go looking for it. Like, oh, that's that. Like this when this has crypto on it, like they're gonna just kill the competition. There's nothing that the competition is gonna be able to offer better for news at any point. Um, Anyone who wants crypto or stock news, this is going to be the best thing for them. Like what else besides Metaverse could we search? Um,
Can we do
Doge.
NFT Doge? Yeah, search for Doge. Why not? All your Doge news, all your SHIB news,
So see
and of course stocks as well.
they're slowly integrating the crypto stuff. Dogecoin decreases 4% in a couple hours. What does Elon have to say about Dogecoin's joke origins? And like you can go through all of this news. Like, man, I really do love the Benzinga Flow platform, and like once we get crypto in here like we want, I'm literally taking over the world at that point.
Boom.
The world will be mine.
Get behind it all day. All right, Ruel.
All
I
right, man.
appreciate you taking us through it per usual.
I'm gonna go make sure I can go hopefully into work next week. So I'm probably gonna go get another COVID test just to make sure I'm clear.
Nice. Look at you being responsible.
You know, you guys have a really great week, and mad props to Ryan for sending me this HD Logitech deal so that I show up and not look like
Much better.
I'm from like the 1970s, blurry up in here.
Much better.
So,
Alrighty, my
Alright.
friends. Peace out, guys. Happy trading. We will see you all soon.